So, this is it. We have all 7 pieces of the spell. The question is, what are we going to do with them?
What do you mean? Let's summon that witch.
Yes, I can't believe it's finally happening.
On the first day, they tear down her tightly shut door. Not a single soul cares for her no more. On the second day, fires come dancing alive to the cheers of a mad and belligerent hive. On the third day, the maiden, skin burning pitch black, drops a scream from her lips that she'll never get back. On the fourth day, faint whispers start gliding the ash as it rises above like a spell gently hushed. On the fifth day, forsaken, her soul gently quivers, sets a flicker of hope among mindless believers. On the sixth day, their world is destroyed, put asunder, torn apart in the name of a reverent wonder. On the seventh day, lulled by a mystical voice, she shall walk into traps and stay there by choice.
On the eighth day, the trapped fools will spell their own end. On the ninth day, at last, she shall fully ascend. Show yourself, Crimson Witch, in the midst of the night. Guide you will the elusive right hand of the light.
Impressive.
Thank you. It seems I've been gone for so long, some people have forgotten it's better not to mess with me. So, Vincent, here you are.
Here I am.
I've been watching you very closely since the moment you got here. He's just a thief, I thought. Don't expect much from him. And yet you've managed to impress me. That I cannot deny.
How so?
You've hardly ever used your precious skills, even when they could have brought you to your goals so much faster. Instead, you listened, observed, and did the right thing. That is impressive indeed.
It was nice to help people for a change.
And that is what I find most intriguing. Nick, darling, you didn't think I had forgotten about you?
Forgotten me? Oh, never.
I see you finally managed to fulfill the terms of our little agreement. Isn't that marvelous?
Wait, what? What is she talking about, Nick?
I haven't been completely honest with you, Vincent. I never told you how I ended up here in Whateverland. You see, it happened when I was at my lowest point. I couldn't write, couldn't think. It seemed like life had no meaning at all. So I turned to the occult. And that's how I met Beatrice. She told me that she could take me to a place filled with the most unusual people in the world. All kinds of bastards, wretched souls, outcasts, and just good old freaks. I was ecstatic. A place like this could reignite my lust for life, for writing. But Beatrice had one condition.
What was it?
I had to find someone who would want to get out of Whateverland.
But that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't everybody want to leave?
Oh, Vincent, have you not talked to the people? Have you not heard how afraid they are of ever leaving?
Actually, a lot of them seem happy here.
Everyone knows of the spell's existence. Everyone could have done the same thing you did, But has anyone made it to the end? When I created this world, I thought it would become a prison, where the vilest of humans would suffer forever, longing for their freedom. But I was too naive. It turned out that for most of them, getting into Whateverland was more of a blessing than a curse. Their former reality terrified them so much that the prospect of living an eternal life in captivity was bliss. So they adapted, as all humans do. Contentment triumphed over freedom. And if Whateverland was ever a prison, then only the most beloved one.
So nobody even tried to get out.
But then you came along.
And you finally found the perfect guinea pig. Isn't that right, Nick?
Ouch. No need to be so judgmental.
You were lying to me this whole time. I think I deserve to be a little bit judgmental.
I know. And I'm sorry about that. I really wanted to tell you, I promise. But then the whole experiment would have been ruined.
So that's what I am to you, huh? An experiment.
No. And you know that. If I told the truth, you would have freaked out and walked away. And I couldn't deny you a chance to really get out of here. I just couldn't.
I see you've grown quite fond of our broody guinea pig, haven't you, Nick?
I have. And I meant everything I said to you before. So please, let's just forget this. Can you forgive me, Vincent?
I understand why you did what you did. I forgive you.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you, promise.
Looking forward to it.
This is all very cute. But how about we go back to the matter at hand?
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
We sure will.
Very well. Since no one else has any questions, I guess I'll be the one to do the asking. So, Vincent, what is it you want from me?
Wait, it's that simple?
Yes, and why not? Not only did you find all the pieces of the spell, but you also managed to surprise me. And that doesn't happen a lot lately. So there's no reason for me to torment you any longer.
I want you to send me back to the real world.
Ah, so it's reality you choose once again. I shall do as you ask. What about you, my dear friend? Do you wish to leave Whateverland forever, now that you've fulfilled your part of our little arrangement?
From now on, where Vincent goes, I follow. It's as simple as that.
Are you trying to make me cry? Because it's not working.
Yeah, sure. There's just something in your eye, huh?
It's settled then. And Vincent, before we part ways, I want you to remember something. You might think that the journey has ended, but it's only just begun. So stay vigilant wherever it leads you.
Thank you, Beatrice.
Until we meet again, Vincent. Oh, and somebody please wake poor Harold up. I might have a job for him.
And just like that, our journey has come to an end. Believe it or not, Whateverland has changed a great deal during this time, for Vincent's help didn't go unnoticed by its people. It seems Van realized that his relationship with Zachary is not going to repair itself. He even promised to get off the couch, or at least give it a try. Zachary and Pip became best friends once again. I'd cry, but there's still a lot more to tell. Rose and Lily were able to put their differences aside and become a family once again. Do I need to say who is the happiest about it? Sylvia finished her novel after all. However, so far she's not letting anyone read it. Well, maybe that's for the best. Umaru-san had finally satisfied her age-old hunger and was now a little less unbearable than before. Clearly, she's making progress. With the radio working again, Ellen's zest for life has been reignited. You can now hear her voice wherever you go in the city, equally delightful and annoying as it is. Louis and Fida gave in to their feelings, and now they are learning to speak each other's language, although the universal language of love seems to be more than enough for them. With his memories back, Francois could finally embrace his past and face the future. He returned to the band and now plays with them every night at the jazz club. Looks like he even has fans. Now that Ernest's plan had failed miserably and he was turned into a helpless skull, his influence in town had greatly decreased. Some Whateverlanders are still afraid of his gang, but most merely laugh as they look at him now. Well, every dictatorship is bound to fall. You can trust me on that one. Oh, and Harold's dream did come true after all. He became Beatrice's assistant. though it's not clear what the witch needed him for. Maybe she just wanted to make him a little happier. One can never know with her. I couldn't even imagine the real world had changed so much while I was gone. For one, I didn't think that Umaru-san would turn out to be the most stylish of us all in that mask of hers. Fortunately, Vincent agreed to help me readjust, so that's good.